Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back at this beautiful little pond where you've seen me catch a few decent little bass. And crappies eat flukes here. I'm a little out of breath. It's a walk. But I'm gonna start out with a fluke today because I know they like it. Conditions are a little It got down to about 25 last night. And it actually snowed a little bit here in Georgia yesterday. And I don't know, it's not too cold right now, so probably about, I think it's about 2:30 p.m. So I'm thinking the bite will be pretty good, but we'll see how it goes. I actually slayed a couple good ones on a chatterbait the other day. Got one about 4.5 pounds. So I brought that exact chatterbait with me today, and hopefully, I've never really found any big fish in here, so hopefully I can do that with the chatterbait. Well, there was something that hit on the chatterbait. Got one. This is big. Oh, it's big. Okay. It's a big bass. It's a good bass. Real good bass. Oh my God. Oh, that's my PB right there, I think. Oh my gosh, guys, look at that. Chatterbait gets it done. Oh, look at, he's skin hooked. Look at that. Wow, we're gonna get a weight on this. I think that might possibly be my PB. Zeroed out. $4.9. Whoa. $4.8. Guys, if you don't use chatterbaits, you really should think about it. All right, I'm gonna get a picture with this one. All right, let's get this big girl back in the water. I don't want to keep her out for too long. Oh man, that's a good one. Look at that. All right, here she goes. There you go, big girl. Go on. You're free. There she goes. Back to the depths. All right guys, so that is awesome. I've never caught anything over like 1.5 pounds in here, but I've never thrown a chatterbait in here either. I mean, if that doesn't make you a believer in the chatterbait, I don't know what will. And look at this place. Just this small little pond you'd never think would have, you know, big fish in here. I'm sure there's fish bigger than that. Like I thought that was I thought it was like 8 pounds or something when I set that hook into it. But well, I'm not going to throw the fluke anymore, that's for sure. I've been using the chatterbait for less than 5 minutes and I got a 4.5 pounder. 4 pounds 10 ounces. That's awesome. These big girls are really biting this time of year. Well, at least here in Georgia. I mean, in the just in the past 7 days, I've got a 3.5 and I've got 2 4.5s. One was on a fluke, 2 was on that exact same chatterbait. So chatterbait bite is really popping right now. So my best advice to you is to go, if you don't have one, go get one and throw it, because they are eating it. Now let's get back to fishing. And we'll move back down this way a little. I've only got maybe 15 minutes left to fish. So hopefully we can get another one. Crap. Got him. Maybe it wasn't a big fish. Well, you can still catch small ones on chatterbaits, but look at the size difference. It's a big difference from catching a 4.5 pounder. We'll go ahead and let this little guy go. And try to catch 1 or 2 more fish before we head out. Maybe, just maybe I can get another big one for you. That's a big one. That's another big one. Come on, get in here. Get in here. Yep, get in here. You know you want to meet me. Come on, come on. Oh, yes. Oh my God, he is a monster. That's bigger than the first one. Right through the top of the mouth. Look at that, guys. Oh man, there's some big fish in here. I never ever knew there was fish this big in here. I think that was the next cast. All right, we're zeroed out. Come on. These scales are a little difficult. Got him. Oh, yes. Can you see that? 5'7". 5'7". Yes. Look at that fish. 5 pounder, or 5.5 pounder. That's picture worthy. Go ahead and get another weight on him for the picture. Okay. What's it reading? 5'6" this time. All right. Well, you don't want to keep them out of the water too long. But look at this, guys. That is a big old fish. I told you there was bigger ones. Let's get a release on this big girl. There she goes. Guys, that was a little crazy. I've never caught anything over 1.5 pounds in that pond. But I mean, I was only there for an hour. And it was 25 degrees last night. It was snowing yesterday. Today we got sunshine, clear skies. But I think it's still pretty cold. Like, let me check real quick. Okay. Well, it's about 45 degrees with a 9-mile-an-hour winds. So, not too bad. But still, with it being 25 degrees last night and snowing and raining, you wouldn't think it'd be this great, but chatterbait's been doing work. That's for sure. I mean, I've been catching some big fish this past week. I mean, I got 3.5 on a fluke. I've got 2 4.5s and a 5.5 on the same chatterbait. The very same chatterbait. And I just bought that color like 2 weeks ago. First time I used it, got a 4.5. You can't beat it. But stick with us and let's go slay some slaunches.